Seems if I click off the screen, it just bombs out for some reason. POS. Oh, gotta love computers. Right. Okay, so what we got here is running my LMP 30 to hero career, seeing how it's going. And along the way, we got this BMW 1M challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of these challenges in between, because you jump to today and it's just that challenge. It doesn't really give me like I have to do this. The next one is the RTC 1 Cup, 1 UK Cup. Huh. I want to do my LMP3. Well, let's do this. This is not my favorite car, but I digress. We're going to keep it at 70% because I'm going to blow through this a little bit. I am running my Fanatec Clubsport wheel, of course, with my BMW wheel, rSeat, got some DSD Button Boxes, Sim Instruments, dash running. Let's see what we got here on setup here. Traction, that's all locked. Steering ratios, I'm usually good with those. Let's give it a run, see how this vehicle feels real quick. Running my track IR. That's a full-blown race, isn't it? I didn't even get to qualify. So bright in here. Sorry, buddy. You just parked right there. You too. That is some fantastic AI. Turn on my headlights. Oh shit. Forgot about this one. I got saved by that car. I normally would not care to drive this horrible, but that is kind of fun. Don't normally make a habit of doing bumper cars off everybody. Off of a few. I think I'm down on power here. Go figure. What is that that exploded? God dang. This is a mess. Hey guys, wait up, man. That's a beautiful sunset. Ooh, floating those valves. God dang, look at that guy. He backed it in, didn't he? This is the corner that gets me sometimes. I forget how quick it's coming up. I'm used to this Nürburgring track being a little bit, or the full course rather. Not this short one for these little slow cars. Excuse me. And if you don't have track IR, you definitely got to have it for this game. This adds to the immersion. And those that are maybe not as satisfied with the force feedback settings in Project Cars, you can check out my website, tgrsim.com, and you'll see some links in there for the jack spade force feedback settings. Actually helps out quite a bit. I think he's up to version 1.5 right now. Looks like he's got full support from the devs at Project Cars as well, so. Moved up to 6. No, come on, hold it together. No! Great. Oh, this car does not stop that well. So I'm not running any assist either. I don't normally run those. This is a sim. Although these cars would have ABS. Man, little bastard turn into me. AI is not always the smartest of the bunch here, but it is what it is. See? Oh, I probably gave him an opening to dive into there, so. So I don't even like this configuration of the track as much. Well, actually it's not bad. It's just these cars are very numb feeling compared to the race cars. Road cars not. Yeah, I don't really feel the road cars as much as I do the race cars or prototypes or anything. But it does have a nice realism where they just feel like these big tanks that you're driving around out here. Oh shit. You know, you'd think after the third time I'd have got that down. But just warming up, folks. Warming up. Actually, I haven't done a warm up yet, so here's my warm up. Ah, he noticed me. Nice. Where's he at? P10 went from 6 to 10. Nice. Not really. Oh yeah, you got the inside line. Parking it. There you go. Although that corner is really hard not to park it. Man, you want to go down to first. You're like a little bit lagging between first and second on this car. This Beamer 1M. The 1 Series Beamer. You don't quite have a tall enough first gear and a little bit tall getting into second. God, Well, it didn't go off that time. Gotta get my braking points down. First gear turn there. Probably the only first gear turn on this track. It's configured like this. Pushing like crazy. Some saved it. It's going to be hard to make up this deficit here. But it looks like everybody's settling in into their positions pretty well. Made good on that one finally. It'd be kind of neat if you had a little ride along with you in these cars, but without the added weight. Come on, go baby, go! Front ends are sliding. Again, I'm running my 0 to Hero series right now. LMP3 is what I made it to. Finished the GT3 season. Oh shit. Stop! Yes! That's threshold braking right there. Come on now, stay together. Ooh, might be able to gain a couple positions back. What up, dog? Shit, he's still there. We don't want to crash down here at the end, so take up the inside on that one. Thank you. You went wide. Come on, hold a tight line in here. Oh, shoot. He didn't see me come up underneath him, apparently. They're not as reactive as us human players are sometimes. Although that is somewhat of a blind spot. But hey, I dodged them. Back up to 8th. It's a little cloudy out today at the Nürburgring. Here it comes again. Guess I could have done like they did and cut across the whole track at one point. But no. Ooh, that front end was sliding. No ABS. Wheels cocked over sideways. Nothing but slide. Ease back into that one. It makes me wonder what tires they put on these road cars. I would imagine it's just some regular Michelin road tires that they were going to run, some sport tires. If you put slicks on these cars, they'd handle a lot better. That should be an option. Change out your tires. Alright, we're down to 9 to 10. 9 out of 10 laps. P8 out of 20. Final lap. Looks like it's getting a little bit darker. Put a gap on the people behind me. Trying to close in on this gap. Maybe gain another position before this is all over with. We'll see. Of course, maybe not. I hit the grass, made my front end slide. One day I'll take some time and get a good suspension setup on this car so I can rail on this track a little bit more. It pushes like a tractor. Yeah, we're going to settle into 9th place here. That was 9th? How'd I get? I was 8th, I thought. Who passed me? I don't know. Alright, so what we got here? 8th place. This is the BMW 1M Effenwald Sprint Cup. Coming at you live from Nürburgring. 8th place, I'll take it. Didn't get the podium finish on this one, but it is what it is. It's just a one race series, looks like. Oh shit! Game locked up. Oh, nice. One race series, looks like. Let's reload this. I've been having that issue with project cars. If you have that issue too, hit me up in the message sections, or whenever I put this up on YouTube, I'll transfer it over to YouTube, and let me know if you got a solution for that. Just will randomly crash, which blows. What are these guys? Well-deserved podium right there. Okay, they must be talking about my last race. Not this last race, but the LMP3 race. Alright, road. TC1 UK Cup. Sneederton. Well, we got a practice, qualifying, and race. Alright, let's just go ahead and simulate to qualifying. That's better. We better get into practice just in case. We won't run it long. I don't believe let's see which one they're going to give me, if they're going to give me that Evo or not. I have drove the Evo. Heading tuning setup. Drop it down around 2. I'm online. That's my daughter complaining the other daughter hit her. So cute. Alright. There's really not much to do on this one, is there? Okay, so you get tire. Well, you do have tire compounds, right? I did ask for that, didn't I? I should have looked. By weather. I wonder what the difference is between the UHP summer, masculine track, and XR summer. I'll go by weather. Maybe my crew chief is decent, and we'll see. Yeah, not much adjustments as far as really what I'm looking for. No wings or anything. Alright, let's go do a practice. Check out my Beamer. Nice, pretty white Beamer. E-Brake don't work on this one. Man, have you tried revving in this view before? That's the challenge. Maybe in some of the prototypes, because that is your only view. Those guys eager for that clutch. Look at that. Alright, that's the first to get off. You gotta get those out of the way in the beginning, you know? Turn on the headlight. It's like this might be a night race. Man, I got the pedal to the metal. It just barely goes. Doesn't go very fast and it stops like crap. Alright, this one should start counting now. As long as I don't go off the track. Ah, too late, went off the track. I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the rest of the session. Get to qualifying. Let's get to what matters. Must be the next day then for qualifying. Remember on the practice it was getting dark. It's always interesting driving road cars, I think. They don't handle like the real sports cars. I mean, on the street in real life, yeah, they're great. Simulating in the sim, it's kind of challenging, but they can be some fun, depending on the car. It is pretty nice that they show their weight through here. I mean, you can almost feel the body rolling in this car. And getting on the brakes and wanting to shift over weight to the far left there. Flash them. See if my windshield wipers work. Yep. I mean, what else you can do down the street? Oh yeah, look for your corner entry. See if we can catch that Evo in our Beamer. Hey, right, alright. New best sector one time. Making good progress then. That's a good sign. So have you ever wondered why the sim racing community is just blowing up? Oh, new sector 2 time right now. Best sector 2 time. I blame it on the economy. I mean, how many of us can afford to go buy these cars? Not me. And plus so many of them. Of course, you're going to spend quite a bit of money on a rig. So you can get a wheel and... Alright, P1. See if I can put in another fast lap here to kind of secure my qualifying lap. I had to wait for him to get on the throttle there. I tucked back in behind him. He slowed me up. Messed up my drive out of that. Anyway, yeah, when you look at today, how many sim racing games are coming out now? And then some that are kind of call themselves sims and not true sims. But they're kind of hybrids, you know. They're simcades, some of them. Project Cars I would consider a simcade. Leaning heavier to sim. If you were to draw a line between the two. Wow, there you go, buddy. Jump the track. Simcade. Kind of proves out my point there. Alright, still a little bit slower on that time, but woo, sliding out wide. For whatever the reasons are, I'm so glad that we're getting so many more sims. I mean, I started sim racing before there was sim racing. If you know what I mean. If you look back in the Atari 2600 days and you play Enduro, pole position, and all those back in the day, loved them. And then, of course, PlayStation 1 came out, and then Gran Turismo blew everything up. And there wasn't really anything in the market that could touch that game until this, of course, on consoles, because that's really where I spent. Ooh, got some drifting going on there. Hold on, gotta concentrate. That's really where I cut my teeth on, is consoles, like many people are my age. And then Forza came along for Xbox. Some of the creators of Gran Turismo. Alright, we're going to go ahead and park this puppy. We'll continue on the conversation, but park off safely off the track. We're going to simulate to the end, because we know, yes, we got first. No sense in running the whole thing. Let's do a race real quick. And I'm going to keep the same settings because it seemed to work for me. Just lowering the tire pressure a little bit in the back. I got P1. How did I end up back here? Okay, dinner's ready. Well, that's why I'm getting the word dinner's ready. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, come on, stay together now. We only got 8 laps here. I'm gonna jump through these 8 laps and I'll load this up on the YouTube channel later tonight for all to see. But am I crazy? I swore I got P1 on qualifying. I did, I know I did. But yet I started out around 6th. Somewhere there. Cheaters. Gotta be careful through that turn. When you start applying the brake, if you hit it too hard, apply too much pressure when you're turning in right, especially on these road cars, yeah, you'll go for a spin. Literally spinning. Oh yeah, I got some new nice oscillation through my steering wheel through that little crest. Doesn't look like much on the track, but you actually feel it through the wheel, which is pretty nice. And that's the part I'm talking about, heavier on the sim side. More of a simcade, you really don't feel that as much. Nowadays the lines between full simulation game and simcades are pretty blurred. Really the only true sims that I see are R-Factor 2, 1 and 2, and iRacing. But even at that, iRacing doesn't have weather changes, and which, if it's going to be true to life, it should have all that. It does have temperature changes and stuff. I think that some of the downside of iRacing is that they don't have a single player game where people can practice against others or other AI. Just kind of learn how to pass smoother. Learn to treat your opponent as if it was a real person in the other car. They kind of miss that. Hence why you get so many noobs on there with the beginner license. And whoa, Why did he cut over in front of me? I barely tapped him though. That wasn't bad. Anyway, I think that's why you have so many crashes. Usually it's best to get out of the rookie season as quick as you can to get together with more qualified racers. But I do enjoy the single player activities though, because a lot of times the AI is better than your counterpart. Not all the time. Sometimes they make some stupid decisions, but I should have downshifted through that. Oh no, we're gonna split it. That messed up my drive to this last straightaway here. No. Help the Mitsubishi catch up to me too. Look at that, 3 seconds down per sector, I guess. So this is where they're slow. Go, 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 go! At the pedal to the metal. Punching it through the floorboard here. Picked up almost a half a second there. And still able to get a good drive out of there. Catch him on this bank here. Didn't really need to go down the first, but I was able to catch up to him a lot better. Close the gap. Closing the gap. Where's my crew chief giving me inspiring quotes? Like you're only 1 second behind P2 and you could do this. Uh-huh. That's a block move, buddy. But I still left room. Ah, see? Asshole. Still left room for him to get through there. So tempted just to spin this guy out. But you do not drive like that. At least you're not supposed to. I'll buy my time. I get him. I got 3 laps. Yeah, I don't want to get into him though. It hit the front end of my car, I'd have been spinning out in circles there. As it is, he's going to take my race line through here. I gave him a little love bump. Rubbin's racing. Hey, thanks for joining. We're running the last race project cars right now. Sneederton. Whoa. Too deep, too hot. Screwed that one up. I should not look away. Fought so hard for that second place. Get it together. Come on. Alright, I got two laps to make this happen. And that second gear is just not quite tall enough. This Beamer. That's the bus stop right there. So this is a little in-between race, in between running the LMP3 Zero to Hero Championship. These are some of the little side races that get you. They get you to race. You can skip over some of them, but for some reason I could not skip over these. I have to go back and look at the beginning of this video, but it was not as cloudy as it is now, I don't believe. Trying too hard. Yes, I see. Alright, last lap. I think we're just going to hold it together. Hold P3 here. Not try to do anything crazy. That way we can get a podium finish. Sometimes you just have to hang in there and just get the finish that you know you're going to get. Well, you can iron it out through the championship. Yeah, you get pole, get you some more points on pole, which I did get pole, even though the game messed me up and put me in 6th. For some reason. Yep, last lap. P3. Looks like we're going to finish at P3. Evo could not catch me. Not bad coming from, I think, 6th or 7th is what it was. So, alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I am going to be heading out of here for today. I should be doing some more twitching tomorrow. If you like what you see, go back and watch it. And if you're liking what you see, follow me. And also check out my YouTube channel and my website, tjrsim.com. Alright, let's see. 3rd place. Podium. I'll take that one to the bank. I'm just curious to see what they're going to load up next year. Well, that's not quite a win, but it'll do, I guess. Thanks, Claudius. You were this close. Better luck next time. Little Twitter chat here. Sim Racing Mag. You can see it in Ray's eyes as the 1st place trophy was held up. It'll be mine next time. That's right, it will be. Alright, we're just going to get a preview of what's going to come up next. Okay, it's still going to be this road. UK Cup. Oldham Park. And we'll hit this up here tomorrow for you guys. Until then, I will let you go. Have a good day. Follow me if you like it. Thumbs up if you like it. And I am out. As soon as I can turn this off here. Thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.